All right, YouTube, welcome back. So we finally got our tag submission back. I decided to grade with tag. I sent in 13 cards to get graded, and they finally came back. Took about 2.5 months or so, 3 months to have them, do their whole process and send them back. So I have all the pop reports too. So at the end of the video, we can go over the reasonings, why we got the grades we did, which I'm really excited to look at. But we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna open this up. I already cut it, so I don't have to deal with it right here now. But one of the biggest things, the reason why I really like tag was the fact that they reseal the slabs, and you could reopen them up like a pack again, which I think is so cool. But we're gonna pull all these out, get this box out of the way. Got a decent amount in here. 13 cards. I'm really excited about this. And let's see, what else do they got back here for us? Oh yeah, they got the what's it called? Like sleeves for the slabs, which is cool. So we'll be using those. And that's about everything in there. Oh wait, there's more. I don't want to miss it all. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got everything out. We got 13 of these right here, which is crazy. So I'm not sure which way they are, but we're gonna go ahead and open. And okay, so it's front's the back then, or the back is the back. Okay, let's try. So this is, hide this one right here before we go in. Okay, so this is Garnivore EX from Scarlet and Violet base set, and we got a 9. But yeah, look at this. These are really nice. I really like the slabs. These look so cool. Quite fantastic, actually. But 9 mint, it's not a horrible grade at all. So I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, we can also scan the barcode and see the pop report too, which is cool. And honestly, like I've seen a lot of stuff about the slabs being not like very sturdy at all. It kind of squeaks a little bit, but it's pretty tough. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. But first graded card, Carnivore EX got a 9. That's so cool. Okay, let's get this next one. Okay, looks like I saw a 10 there. We got a Gimmet 10 Bulbasaur from what is that? Stellar Crown. That's fantastic. It looks so good too. Wow. So we got one Gimmet 10 so far. That's fantastic. Nice. I love that. Okay, let's get to this next one. I can't remember how many. I know I saw like a little bit of my pop report before I open this up. I think we got a couple Gimmet 10s, which I'm really excited about. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this is the Petron EX from the Prismatic Evolutions. This is the SIR from that. Oh, we got an 8.5, really? Huh. We'll definitely have to check the pop report for this one. I thought this one was going to be a higher than that. I guess you can kind of see some like whitings on the corners and stuff like that, and actually maybe there's something right there too that I guess I didn't notice when I was submitting this one, or like doing my stuff. I also did pay for the cleaning that they had. They have like an option to where you could do like some more cleaning and to like kind of, I don't know if it's a way to better your chances of getting a higher grade, but they do like cleaning. So I went ahead and paid for that. So it maybe make the car look a little bit more shiny or a tad bit nicer in the slab itself. Okay. Oh, this is our Umbreon here. So let's see what we got here. This is Umbreon from Prismatic Evolutions. This is the one that we pulled in the same pack with the Petron, actually. Oh, we got a 9 mint. Dang, this could have been a 10. That's crazy. A 9 for it, though, is not horrible. I guess, I don't know. There is a little bit of whiting at the top, but I don't know if that'd be a big enough difference. Oh, I guess you kind of see on the corner there. It might have been from when I sleeved it. It could have been a factor with this one, but a 9 is still really good, though. Very happy with that. And it looks so clean in the slab. That looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go over to this side. And this packaging is pretty nice for these as well. It's like a really thick material. I like that. Okay, so we got another Bulbasaur. I had two of these that I pulled, and I wanted to get them both graded because they're both pretty high in value, like about $45 to $50 a pop. Oh man, this was an 8.5, really. Near mint plus, okay. I think this was the one the centering was a tad bit off, and I kind of knew that going into it. Like you could kind of tell here that the side to side was kind of off a bit, but I thought it was going to be a little bit higher than that. But 8.5 is fine, though. That's not too bad. And we did get the gym at 10, so, you know, I'm not too upset about it. So at least one of them came out pretty on top, so I'm happy with that. Okay, let's get into the next one. Oh, we saw that one. That one's a 10. Oh, it's the Ghastly from Temporal Forces. It's a gym at 10. I definitely thought this one was going to be really good. I thought this one was going to have a high grade. That's another reason why I went with this one. Because the centering on this one I thought was perfect when I was looking at it. Like top to bottom, side to side, it looked really good. And the back was really clean as well. I think everything from that set that I pulled was really good. Because we also have a Gouging Fire that's in here too. And I would imagine that one's a 10 as well. But yeah, that looks really clean. Yeah, wow. So happy. So what is that? 2 gym at 10 so far? Okay. Okay, so here's the Lacey. This is a special illustration rare Lacey from Prismatic Evolutions. And I thought this one was pretty clean. It looks like it's really centered pretty well. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, we got a 9 mint. I thought this one was definitely going to be a 10. Oh, I guess you could kind of see a little bit on the corners right there. Maybe I missed that when I was looking at it before I submitted it. But a 9's still pretty solid. That's not bad. Okay. What's this one going to be? Ooh, this is the Leafeon illustration rare from Prismatic Evolutions. And I think this one's going to be really high because this one looked almost similar to the Leafeon, like centering wise. So I'd imagine this one got pretty high. Oh, we got a gym at 10 for at least one of our evolutions, which is great. I would have been really happy if this one was the Umbreon though, but a gym at 10 Leafeon is fantastic. I mean, this gorgeous art, and I mean, you could tell here. I mean, the centering is really solid with this one. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get any other Prismatic Evolutions from the stores or even any of the local game stores or card shops around here. I guess you can see a little bit of whiting right there, but I don't think that was enough to pin it down. It looks like it's like really more on the edge rather than on the actual card. So I think that was a big plus for this one. But I do want to open up more Prismatic Evolutions. I want to get more evolutions and get them graded and get them graded with tag because I just love how this looks. But gym at 10, is that 3 so far? How many have we gotten? I believe that is 3. Yeah, so 9, 8.5, 8.5. Okay. Not too bad. So we have 3 so far. I'll set these over here. Let's separate them out a little bit better. Okay, let's get into this next one here. And I definitely do at some point plan on grading with other places like PSA, CCG, and Beckett and stuff like that. Oh yeah, here's the Glaceon V-Star from Crown Zenith, the Glaring Gallery. I thought this one was pretty high, but looks like we got a 9 mint for this one. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. We'll have to check the pop report. I thought this one's definitely going to be a 10. But I did have this card for a hot minute, and so I guess you can kind of see there's some like a little bit of wear on the two corners right there, but I definitely thought it was a 10 though. That's pretty good though. I do like the Glaceon, so it being a 9 is not horrible. But I do have some other cards that I'm wanting to submit to some other places. So I have some cards that I'm going to be sending to PSA, CCG, and Beckett. Some fun illustration rares I like quite a bit that I just want to be, graded for my collection. Okay, called Dango EX, special illustration rare from Prismatic Evolutions. And this was the other one that we pulled all in the same pack with our Umbreon and our Pecharunt. And this one is a 9 mint. Okay, so it looks like that pack was like, it gave us what, 2 9s and 8.5 because our Pecharunt was an 8.5. So maybe that pack was just not cut well. But I definitely thought this one was like fairly even. Like looking at it, I'm pretty sure this one was centered pretty well, and I didn't notice any like whiting or any like wear on the corners at all. But I think, yeah, I don't notice anything on this one. Yeah, I don't know. A 9 though is not horrible. Okay, we got 3 left to look at. Hopefully get another 10 or Gem at 10 here. Okay, what is this one going to be? Ooh, the Pheasantipity from, what is that, Shrouded Fables? I did pull a couple of these, actually. I have like 1 or 2 more that I have, and it just likes me a lot. Whenever I open the set, I always get one. So it's really great art, so I definitely don't mind it. And it's a 9, really? Okay. Say, out of my collection of these, I definitely was like, I'm pretty sure this one's the best one, the best looking one. And I definitely thought the centering was like on point with this one. We'll have to look at the pop report for sure and see. Oh, maybe there is some on the corner there. Maybe that was just from being in the sleeve or something, but I definitely thought this one was going to be a 10. Oh, yeah. I guess it definitely was that side then. I guess that was the side that dropped its grade down, but still fantastic. Hey, we got quite a bit of 9s here. I mean, all these are 9s, so like, not horrible. And only 2 8.5 so far. I'm pretty happy. At least we haven't got anything lower than an 8. So I'm really happy with that. Okay, what do we get on this one here? Ooh. Okay, so this is the Persian from Shroud Fables. Again, I opened up quite a bit of the set because this set was like not really hard to find. A lot of people haven't been buying it, which I think this is actually a great set to buy. Oh, and it was a Gem at 10. That's fantastic. This card really shot up in price too. Just raw. Like I think at one point it was like 70 or $80. I don't know where it's sitting at now. I think it's still sitting probably around the 40, 50 mark. But as a PSA 10, I know it was going like above, I want to say 150. And so I'm curious what a tag 10 would probably be. Or at least, well, specifically a Gem Mint 10. So that's really fantastic. And the art is so cool. I love the reflection of the Persian. It looks so good. Yeah, look at that. This one's clean. Okay, so this last one here. Can we end on another Gem Mint 10? That'd be fantastic. And I believe this one should be the Gouging Fire, because I also submitted Gouging Fire from the, what's it called? Temporal Forces. Ah, yes, here it is. And I thought this one was clean. I thought this one here was a 10. This one was one of my first SIRs that I pulled from that set. And I've opened up a couple booster boxes of that set and some ETBs. But that looks really, really clean. I definitely think this one was a 10, but I hope I'm not wrong. I hope this is a 10. Oh, I guess you kind of see some whiting right there. Okay. For the big reveal, and it's a 9. Darn, man. We got a lot of 9s in this little batch here. I thought this one was definitely going to be a 10. Not bad though. So out of the 13, we got 4 Gym at 10s, which is still really awesome. And the fact that, I was really hoping that my Umbreons were going to be 10s, but these are the 2 that I'm the most excited about getting 10s. I mean, the Ghastly is still like a $55 or $60 card, I think. And so as a 10, I would imagine that it has like great amount of value to it. Same thing with the Leafeon. The Leafeon is just it's a fan favorite, so everyone likes that one quite a bit. And the Persian Bulbasaur, I need to open up 151 because I want to get those graded at some point, but they're so hard to find. But all these being Gym at 10s is fantastic, and everything else being 9s. Not horrible. No 9.5s. I'm not sure if Tag does we have the 8.5s, so I'm not sure if what the difference would have been from these being 9s to 9.5s, but they're 9 mint, so maybe that's higher, or that's their their reasoning for it, or something. And that Umbreon, unfortunately, this wasn't a 10, and I knew the Gardevoir was going to be one because I had this one for a hot minute, and I know the corners kind of came down on it. And then unfortunately, these ones got 8.5. These ones I might have to break out and maybe submit somewhere else and try and see if we could get lucky with that. Maybe I'll do a video on breaking these open and resubmitting with like another grading company and see what happens with these ones. But 8.5s, they're not bad. I guess out of that one pack, it was 8.5 and 9s because the Umbreon, Goldango, and the Petrant were all in the same pack. So, but so far, I mean, first experience with them, I thought was great. Time was quick. It was very easy. I did submission kit, and so that was really fun doing that. And I also paid for the extra cleaning, like I said. I think the total pricing for everything was about $220, give or take, for 13 cards at their lowest price, which was like, I think at that point was like $14.99. They have raised the prices, I believe, by like $1 or $2, but it's about the same as PSA. And we had the same amount of turnaround as PSA does, but I think we got ours a little bit sooner because I submitted it last month and I got it a month and a half later. I'm recording this on the 12th of May, and we got it today. So not so bad. I'm really happy with this turnout. Majority 9s, and we got a decent amount of 10s. I'll definitely submit more with Tag, and also comes with this fun little sticker that they had for him as well. So, and the sleeves, which I guess we could kind of go over the sleeves too and see how these are. Let's see, this is like a tape thing. It is. So these just slide in. And you pull this or something? Oh, okay, yeah, so it's a little tab pull, I see. Okay, that's cool. And so it comes with a little cover for it. I like that. Flatten that as much as possible. Yeah, that's not bad. And it's a little bit of a thicker material. It doesn't seem like it's going to tear. Yeah, it tears a little bit, but you have to really like try and get into it. But I mean, you're not playing hard with your slabs, right? So it's not going to like really matter. It's there for collections purposes and selling and stuff like that. But that's really cool. I like these. I'm definitely going to put all these in the sleeves. But let's go and look at the pop reports and see, why some of these got 9s. I'm really curious about that. Okay, so we're back now with the pop reports. So the first one on our list was the Gardevoir EX. Now we pulled, a 9 mint. And so this is a card right here. And they have this fun little display here where you could like change it and kind of see, where they're at specifically. like if they're marks that are missing or anything, or not missing, but like if there are marks, whiting and stuff like that, you'd be able to see it on this little what is it called, transparency slider. But out of the population, there's been 117 graded. We're the 58th mint graded, and we're the first highest mint or 34th highest overall. So I don't know what happens if we click on this. Let's see. So which one is ours? That's a good question. Let's check the number for it. Oh, it doesn't have the number on the slab. Oh, wait. No, it does. G35. Wow, there's actually not been a single 10 of this card. That's crazy. Okay. Wait, so it said we were the 35th highest, right? So... Or maybe I'm misunderstanding this here. Okay, so this one's our... so we're the 53rd, 105th, ranked by grade is 1T. Okay, maybe I'm just misunderstanding how that is exactly. But here, we'll go back here. And so this is the kind of how the report looks. And so it has, so let's see, these are the dings. So snapshotted defects with a notable impact on the grade. So we had corner wear. So that's kind of what I thought, I guess, looking like going into it. With this one specifically, we had this card for a hot minute, and you could kind of see here on the corners that we had some wear. But it looks like we were pretty centered on the front and back. But yeah, so we have these dings here. It looks like we had on all four. So the fact that we had 4 and we still got a 9 is actually pretty solid then. Let's see if they show it. Where is it at? Ah, okay, my face is in the way. Let me move my face. So right here, it showed a little ding. So that's kind of interesting how that is. But it's cool that they're able to show us like the specifics of the card to that extent. You can see the front and back. And it shows here again, location exactly, specifically of the card. In great detail, which is really, really interesting. Yeah, there's some wear on the back edges too. So this could have been a lower grade than what it actually came out to be. So it being a 9 is crazy. Okay, but the biggest one we want to see is why the Umbreon got a 9, because I really thought this one was going to be a 10 here. Let's see if we could see anything on this. It doesn't look like I could really tell on this thing here. Yeah, I don't know. But we got the 71th, so 136 total graded, 71st or 71 mint graded, 20th highest, 79th overall. I'm not sure what the T stands for. But okay, let's see here. So we had just notable wear, notable impact on the grade. Okay. It's corner wear. Okay, I guess we did see a little bit of that on there. Let me actually look at it. Looks like it was all in the back. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it is actually pretty clear to see on that. See back top left. So I guess it's saying that top right there then. I mean, I could kind of see it. The centering was solid though for it, I believe, right? What was the centering for it? Yeah, so I guess it's all in the back then. Dang, this really could have been a 10 then. Because, I mean, the Garnivore had more wear on this one than... This one came out of 9 too, but... Yeah, so I guess it's pretty clear right there. And that might have been from the pack too, because I know out of my set, we did have one air card that like had printing problems. It had like the like jagged lines on it or something. So it's not too bad. It's still a 9. I don't think it's worth popping out of the thing and trying to resubmit it to like a different company or something. I'm pretty happy with the 9 for the Umbreon though. Okay, so another one I'm like really curious about was this Petron EX. So this was an 8.5 near mint T plus. I'm not sure exactly what the MT plus means, but there's only been a total of 11 graded, so that's kind of interesting. I'm curious to see about this one. So there's only 3 Gem Mint 10s. That's the first one right there. And out of this one, which one is ours? Is ours at the very bottom? W, yeah. Ours is at the very bottom of the 8.5. So ours was really poor, actually, which is crazy. I guess the top to bottom centering is pretty bad now that I'm looking at it. That is interesting. Okay. Well, let me pop back over here. So notable dings. We had 4. We had cornerware on the top right, the bottom left, just everywhere. I guess the top to bottom centering wasn't as bad as I thought it was. So we just had a lot of wear on the back, and that really just kind of pulled that grade down to an 8.5, though. I guess you could kind of see it on some corners, though. Yeah, you do see it. Dang, 8.5, though. Like I said when I was opening this one up, we're probably going to break the 8.5s and try and resubmit them and see if we get lucky. But after looking at it, you could kind of definitely see where they're at now. So maybe I won't do it for this one. Maybe the Bulbasaur. The Bulbasaur I thought was pretty clean. Yeah. I definitely don't notice anything on this one. But we're going to check the pop report for the Bulbasaur next and see how that looks. Okay, now for the Bulbasaur. The 8.5. So a lot of these have been graded. And snapshot defect of a notable impact on the grade was the top left. Okay, I mean, I guess I kind of see something there, but let me fix this light and see. Even then, like, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, the centering wasn't even that bad. So that one right there caused it an 8.5. That seems a little bit odd that this one. We had 9s that had more wear marks on it that got, 9. So that's why I'm very confused. And the centering for this one on the front and back was better than the Goldango, so I would assume this one would have been a higher grade. So I guess this is the wear. Unless they're including that too. I guess you kind of tell on the bottom there. I don't know. I could have sworn at least both of these were going to be really high grades. I mean, well, we did get one of them Gem Mint 10, but still. It kind of throws me off looking at this because this looks like this is all like cornerware, but like that's just how sparkly the card it is, so it's weird. So I don't know, like maybe the 993 is what 94. Maybe these numbers here are what kind of brought that down a bit. I don't know, are you able to tell in here at all? Somewhat. Okay. But I mean, out of 13 cards, only 2 of them being really low grades, I'm like not so upset about. And the fact that at least we had our Leafeon, the Persian, the Ghastly, and a Bulbasaur come out as Gem Mint 10s, that's still like a win in my book. So I'm pretty happy with, how all these came out. And I mean, they're just fantastic. I mean, such great ones. And I also put the sleeves on all of them. So that's really fun. But I plan on doing more of these grading videos. I might do another video of me preparing cards to get graded before I send them off to like, PSA or Beckett or something and do that whole process with you guys. I think that'd be fun. But, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure that you like and subscribe so I could do more of these fun videos of me grading cards and, seeing what we get. And, of course, if you want to see more Pokemon TCG live content, be sure you like and subscribe.